we're talking about something that is very interesting, in my opinion. We're looking at the American Girl's um, historical modern era. So, as you can see, this is definitely very different. It's basically the original dolls reimagined as smaller dolls, but also as modern dolls. If like Josefina lived today, So I think that this is a bit interesting. So today we're going to be taking a look at this. Oh my gosh, they're reading the books. So they made these dolls for the dolls that were around for Pleasant Company, same as the My First collection. They just chose the dolls that were also a thing during the Pleasant Company era, just because it makes it more easier to select. So we're gonna go through all of them today. So this is the Felicity doll, modern era Felicity. So she is a smaller doll. So let's take a look at her really quick. Okay, so they're 14 and a half inches. So let's take a look at her. So this is the doll. Oh, she's pretty. So you can see a comparison of her and the original Felicity. I think that this is really interesting. That's her in her box. So the boxes are different than the original American Girl boxes. So we can see that they use the same pattern for modern Felicity's shirt as they did for the original Felicity's dress. The modern one doesn't have a bonnet, but they both do have green eyes and this really pretty red hair, except the modern Felicity does not have the pin curls. I also see that they have very, very similar necklaces, which is cool. I don't really see anything at all similar about their bags, basically, not so much, but they're definitely a similar vibe. Definitely. Their hairstyles are not the same, and the modern era Felicity does not have a bonnet, but she does have this really cute half up. So this is a comparison of the two dolls. The hand mold for the smaller dolls is a little bit different, so is their faces. So it's definitely very interesting. Right now you can only pre-order them, and also you can't really see it here, but she does have boots and there are little bows at the ends of her pants, so that's really cute. So again, I was surprised by this modern era thing, but I actually don't hate it. So next we are going to take a look at Samantha. Samantha looks really cute to me at first glance. So this is the doll. She's almost like Mean Girls vibes. I don't know. So she comes with a top, a skirt, a headband, a purse, socks, shoes, underwear, and of course her box. So this is the doll at a couple different angles. She still has her bangs, of course. So this is her in her box. As I said before, the boxes are a little bit different. So let's take a look at her compared to the original Samantha. So they both have these plaid bows in their hair, except the modern Samantha has it on this little pink headband, and the original Samantha has it tied in her hair in a half up, half down. They both have brown wavy hair and bangs, because again, they didn't change the doll's appearance, just like what the doll would wear today. For the doll's skirt, they used the same pattern. Her purse, they used the same pattern as her dress. And if you look really closely, both of them have this little thing on the original Samantha's neck, except the modern Samantha has a black bow on it, which I guess is a bit more modern, I guess. Honestly, even though she's supposed to be a modern doll, she doesn't look super modern in my opinion. By the way, these dolls cost $90. So definitely, if let's say you want to get a gift for someone, they really want a Samantha doll, but the Samantha doll is a little bit much, the original one. The modern one is definitely a more affordable option, and she still has some of that same energy. I wonder if they're going to sell the sell Samantha's original outfit in the size for the modern Samantha. That would be really interesting to see, but I doubt they'll do that because that ruins the whole modern effect. Now let's look at Kirsten. I was really surprised that they did her since they didn't really have her for a while, but I guess she was a part of the Pleasant Company thing. She looks like she's wearing lipstick almost. But she looks really cute. So she has a bracelet, a dress, barrettes, a purse, socks, boots, underwear, and of course her box. So this is her at a couple different angles. I love her hair. Love, love, love. I feel like it's a little bit more wavy than the original Kirsten's. So her hairstyle is like these little space bun thingies. This is her in her box with these little clips holding back the front pieces of her hair. So let's look at her compared to the OG Kirsten. So they both have the little KL on their bags here. So that's really cute. And they have, take a close look at Kirsten's necklace. Kirsten's necklace is the same as modern Kirsten's bracelet, so that's super cool. They used a very similar fabric for both of their dresses, except modern Kirsten's is just a little bit lighter. And for modern Kirsten, they have these little flower clips instead of the original bows. She does not have a bonnet, and for her, instead of having two little braids, they put her in two little buns. But overall, they're both really cute. They both have blonde hair and blue eyes. I just noticed a big difference. She has bangs. It's either, I can't really tell from this picture. Yes, she does have bangs, but she comes with them pinned back, which I think is a little bit strange, considering Kirsten's bangs are kind of iconic, and she doesn't have them. I feel like even bangs are still common now, so that was a little bit weird. But you can unclip them, of course. But I just think that maybe her meat hairstyle should have had her bangs more shining. Oh, I wanted to do Addy next since I'm kind of going in order, except Felicity because I was so excited about her. But I really want to take a look at Josefina. So I just noticed that they did different face molds for all of them. So they made a smaller version of the Josefina mold. She is cute. So she comes with her shirt, her shorts. Oh, that's shorts. A belt, earrings. Oh, she comes with earrings. A necklace, a purse, boots, and underwear. So let's take a look at her. Ooh, her hair is beautiful, just like on the original Felicity. That's her face. Ooh, she's pretty. And that's her necklace, her belt. Wow, I love the detailing. That's her in her box. And her neat hairstyle is like a little half braid, sort of like Grace Thomas. All right, so let's take a look at them. So modern Josefina's shorts are a very similar material to OG Josefina, Josefina's skirt. They have the same necklace and very similar tops, except Josefina, original Josefina, she has short sleeves, and this girlie has longer sleeves. They have similar fabric bags, but they're different styles. They both have this long, beautiful hair, and she has a long braid, she has a little half braid. So that's a difference. And they both have these beautiful earrings. She does not have the shawl though. So yeah, there are definitely things that are similar and different about them, but I love how she looks. Also, they gave them all this little thing that's screaming I got my eyebrows done today. Instead of the feathered brows, which actually change Josefina's face a lot, which is not my favorite, but it's supposed to be modern. Honestly, a lot of people now still have eyebrows that aren't completely slicked back, so that was a little bit interesting. But they're both really cute. I still, of course, prefer the OGs, but the modern girlies are definitely really cute, and again, she's $90. So the modern Aerodolls are actually really cute. You can only pre-order them right now. Oh my gosh. You can only pre-order them right now because they're not quite ready yet. But they ship by May 1st. So, she's super cute. Also, they are ranked ages 8 plus, which is a little bit interesting. I thought it would be a little bit less because they're more like historical versions of the WellieWishers, in my opinion. But yeah, she's definitely cute. The next girly is Addy. Oh my gosh, she's cute. I love how they gave her like, oh my gosh, the little baby hairs. So she has earrings, a dress, a necklace, a bag, socks, her box of course, shoes, and underwear. So that's her. They did sort of the like McKenna style braids on her. This is her from a different angle. She's definitely cute. Oh, they gave them necks, so that's interesting. I love her meat hairstyle. They gave her the same necklace as the OG Addy, so that's interesting. That's her in her box. And then let's look at her compared to our original Addy. So the original Addy has her hair textured, and this Addy, we don't really know what her hair is like since it's all in these cute braids. They both have the same brown eyes. They both have brown hair. They both have the same shell necklace. They used the fabric for the bow of OG Addy's bonnet for the little stripes on the modern Addy's dress, and for her bag. They have the same earrings, so that's cute. And then they use very similar fabrics for the pink part of the dresses, except hers is going vertically and hers is going horizontally on the sleeves only, but it's still a difference. So they're both definitely super cute. She does not have this little sack thing though. And also her buttons are black. And of course her dress is way longer than hers. I feel like it's a different like thing back then. So again, $90, ages 8 plus, and again, you can only pre-order and they ship by May 1st. Josefina was not rated, but 3 people have rated Addy, and she currently has 3 3/4 stars. You know what? Let's read a review, Okay. Oh, nobody actually did a review. Oh, actually, no. Adorable. So, Abusa's girl said, adorable. Modern Addy looks absolutely stunning. I love everything about her. The dress, shoes, hairstyle, earrings, purse, and everything. What a great concept. I love every single one of them. Can't wait. Thank you, AG. Great job. Oh, no. So this is what brought it down. Pidget said, are you serious? Poor design and an insult to the owner of the original doll. The pleasant company. That's interesting. Okay. Mary Ann R. said, ranked her 5 stars. She has the exact same hairstyle as the World by Us doll, McKenna. That's exactly what I said. She spelled McKenna wrong, but I don't care. It's still, yeah, that's exactly what I said. So that's cute. Next, let's take a quick look at our final doll, which I've been holding off because I was so excited about her, Molly McIntyre. She's giving like French girl, like Grace Thomas vibes. They even have the same meat hairstyle. Like they both have the side braid. Oh my gosh. So they changed her glasses and they gave her a similar outfit, and instead of the heart locket, they gave her a heart bracelet, which was pretty common. They did bracelets, necklaces, switched them just to have that similar charm, but like still make her modern. I don't understand why lockets can't be modern, but so let's take a look at her at a couple of different angles, So this is her from the front, very cute. And then let's take a look at her hair. It's a very shiny and pretty. The original Molly's hair is definitely shorter. It's more around shoulder length. They made her hair more like Josefina length, you know, but it's still really cute. Yeah, I love this. Okay, let's compare. Yeah, definitely very similar. They switched out the glasses, switched the neat hairstyle, but still they have the same charm, you know? Okay, I'm gonna have to end this video right there, but I was actually pretty happy with these dolls. And yeah, so they're definitely cute. Bye guys.